ASEAN Economic Ministers Meeting AEM 55 consultations with the United Kingdom brings positive results as both parties are keen to strengthen prolonged economic cooperations. Our reporter of Bramuda talks with Nigel Huddleston, the Minister of State for the Department for Business and Trade of the United Kingdom, about the ASEAN-UK partnership.
Well, the meeting we've just had is because we're a dialogue partner of ASEAN, and we've got a really good trading relationship and overall relationship with ASEAN. Worth £47.5 billion of bilateral trade last year, and that's growing at 20%. So we've already got a really great relationship because there's so much trade and so much investment between ASEAN and the UK. But we're always interested and excited about further opportunities and new opportunities. So we're growing the relationship and looking into new industries and new sectors where we can work together. So we're building from the existing strength in financial services, for example, into some of the new and exciting areas like digital, tech, renewable energy is really important as well. And we've got some real leadership in those areas in the UK, and we want to share that. But also, of course, ASEAN has opportunities in the UK as well, so it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Yeah, so there's quite a few areas that we've got a key focus on. One of the areas, for example, is helping build infrastructure and the underpinnings of infrastructure and emerging industries. So, for example, we've been working with some of our major and world-respected institutions like the Standards Institute to help establish new standards and quality frameworks, and also the regulatory frameworks for some emerging industries in the ASEAN region as well. And then looking at opportunities in digitisation and tech as well. There's huge benefits from the digitisation of trade. It can be lower cost. It can mean that more companies can trade that perhaps haven't traded before because we can remove some of the barriers, reduce some of the paperwork, and therefore expand opportunities so that small and medium-sized businesses can start trading internationally, perhaps for the first time as well. So a lot of work there, a lot of work in tech overall, both in ASEAN and in the UK. We've got really innovative, fantastic emerging tech companies that want to really spread their news and their footprint around the world. So lots of areas there, and then renewable energy and all the things that we're doing to tackle climate change is key. Again, the UK's got real leadership in areas like wind, for example. We've got the 4 largest offshore wind farms in the world. We've got real leadership in that area and in other areas of renewable energy. So we're sharing that information, sharing that knowledge. But again, it's about mutually beneficial relationship as the UK pivots its strategic and economic focus towards the Indo-Pacific region. ASEAN is a really important part of that mix. Our relationships individually with individual countries are a really important part of that mix. But we've also signed the accession documents to CPTPP as well. So I think all of these things show, and the fact I'm here at the ASEAN Economic Ministers Meeting just shows that the UK is really focused on this area. We believe that we've got a lot to give, a lot to offer, but working together on these things and having enhanced trade, it's mutually beneficial for both sides. So you'll see the UK with an even stronger presence in the region going forward.